I've bought a lot of buildings, thousands of units, and I've built a lot of buildings, thousands of units. And there's a satisfaction that comes with all of those, especially if you're making money for investors. You get better at it over time. I've, lost money for investors in my past when I was new. So to me, what became important was get better over time and get to the point where there was more surety of profit. And so there's satisfaction that came with that. But I'm an immigrant. I came to this country with nothing in my pocket, and this country has given me an astonishing amount of gifts. It's just a blessing to live in the United States. People who come from the outside know how great a place this is. With its political dysfunction, this is by far the best place in the world to live in. I wanted to give back, and I realized that those apartments that I was building were so fancy and had infinity pools and gyms that the people that were living there were renters by choice. In our trade, they're called RBCs. And I realized I didn't want to serve renters by choice. These are the people that make $100,000, have a tech job, and they jump from Austin to San Francisco Bay Area to Nashville every year for technology jobs. And it's fine to serve them. But I actually wanted to serve the middle class people of America. And my apartments were too expensive for that. So I became obsessed with the idea, the concept of how do I get to what they want, which is a single family home to live in. They want to live in an apartment. And I do it in a way that's also the most profitable thing that I can ever do, right? And the answer is, it works. It's limited. It works in 6 metros out of 333. But so what? Most developers are happy to set a target of 500 units. I'm setting a target of 10,000 that's achievable because of the mathematics of these 5 or 6 eclectic metros, where all the math works. I can simultaneously get a brand new townhome that people can live in and keep rents under $1,800. That's the shocking part, because saying I will build townhomes is not actually very impressive to me. It's not very interesting. I want us to be able to say something specific. I'm a data scientist. I want to say, I want to build 10,000 townhomes where the people living in these townhomes have incomes of 60 to 80,000, middle class America, and their rent is never more than $21,000 a year or $1,700 a month. Because now they're not rent burdened, because almost all the tenants in America are rent burdened. And that is a true tragedy. The American middle class is no longer able to afford the things that they were able to afford in the 60s and 70s and even 80s, because all their disposable income is going into rent. And I don't think that people talk about this because it happens so slowly over years that we just accept the fact that we are not able to do the things that we were able to do before. But why should we accept that? This is the greatest country in the world. And I think that there's a way, and I think Mission 10K is a spark to start this intermediate process where people still live in homes, have pets, have backyards, have front yards, but they're paying $1,700 in terms of 2023 rents. I'm sure that number is going to go up over the years.